Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah. Surah Al-Hadid, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Man dha alladhi yuqridu Allah qardan hasanan fayudha'ifahu lahu wa lahu ajrun kareem. Who is it that would loan Allah a goodly loan, so He will multiply it for him and he will have a noble reward. I'm going to go over this verse word by word. First, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, who is it that will loan Allah a goodly loan? He called it a loan. Didn't call it a charity, called it a loan. And when someone hears the word loan, it gives them an indication that it's going to come back. So as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala encouraging us to spend. So He tells you it's a loan. If He tells you it's a charity, you may think, okay, I'm going to pay it. It may not come back. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, no, it's a loan. You get it back. So that's an encouragement to make you spend. That's one thing. The other thing is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says a goodly loan. It's very important to understand what does a good loan means. A good loan is three conditions. The first condition is related to the one who's paying, to the payer. So the one who's spending or giving the loan, first he has to have sincerity with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So al-ikhlas. So you have to do it for the sake of Allah. So you have to have sincerity. And it has to be an tibi nafs. It's coming from the heart. You spend with ease. It's not forced. Like you're given it, coming really from your heart. Wa bashashat al-wajh. And it has to be with a cheerful face. So the first condition, intention sincere for the sake of Allah, coming from your heart, and with a cheerful face. Like you're happy about giving it. Second condition related to the thing that you're giving. Has to be halal, and it has to be from the best of what you have. So halal earning, and from the best of what you have, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. You will not attain birr, which is Jannah, until you spend from that which you love. The second condition, what you're spending has to be halal and from the best of what you have. Not used clothes that you don't know what to do with, and you say, I'm going to give them to the poor, or things that you don't use, and instead of putting it in the trash, you say, okay, I'll donate it. That's no. Has to be from the best of what you have. The third condition, the receiving part, who's ever receiving it, it has to be spent in where it's mostly needed and where it's mostly beneficial to your Muslim brothers. The three conditions. First one is sincerity, you're spending with ease, you're giving with ease, cheerful face. Second one is has to be halal and from the best of what you have. And the third is you're spending it in the area where it's mostly needed and where it's mostly beneficial. So when you do that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised you, and He says, فَيُضَاعِفَهُ لَهُ. He will multiply it for whoever spends, Allah will multiply it for him. And when you hear it will be multiplied, it's encouragement to spend. So first you hear loan, you say, okay, it's going to come back, so I'll spend it. Then He said, okay, I'm going to multiply it for you. You say, okay, no, I'm going to spend now because it's going to come back multiplied. وَلَهُ أَجْرٌ كَرِيمٌ. And he will have a noble reward. The word Kareem, I'm going to say in Arabic first, الأجر الحسن البالغ الجودة والجامع لأنواع الخير والشرف والفضائل. The word Kareem means a lot. Means generous. So the Ajrun Kareem, reward, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described it as Kareem. Kareem means generous, kind, honorable, precious, respectable. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that your reward will be multiplying what you're spending, and that's the quantity, and the quality, your reward will be generous, noble. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enable us to spend for His sake. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. الحمد لله رب العالمين.